Democracy really is overrated, and if anyone thinks this country is a democracy, they're fools. We've got Joe Biden as our president. Let's examine that for a second. Joe Biden is the guy who was backed by the Democratic establishment. The second he announced his run for president, he was backed by the establishment. He was a former vice president. If anybody had any advantage, it was Joe Biden. Now, I think we can recall him coming in 5th place in Iowa. I think we can recall him coming also in 5th place in New Hampshire. Nevada, I think maybe 4th. I think it might have been 3rd. It only took him winning South Carolina. He wins one state, South Carolina, a state that he will never, that he didn't carry, that he wasn't expected to carry, and that's not a Democratic state. He wins South Carolina, okay? And the Democratic establishment goes crazy. The liberal media goes crazy. They act like Joe Biden is the second coming of Jesus Christ. Okay? Now, the followers of the Democratic Party are so fucking stupid, fried in the head like a scrambled egg cooked, that all it took was 3 or 4 days of media brainwashing by the Democratic media establishment to portray Joe Biden as the second coming of Jesus Christ himself. That's all it took. 4 days. Maybe 3. Some people it took 1 day. I remember he won South Carolina. The next day, people are commenting on YouTube videos and on comment sections saying, wow, somebody actually said, wow, Joe Biden winning South Carolina is the biggest political comeback for any campaign in history. Are you fucking high, whoever said that? Okay, so Joe Biden wins a Republican state in the primary, and now he's looked at as the second coming of Jesus. And when it was everybody in the Democratic Party who was running for the president for the Democratic nomination, when you put everybody in that party, when you pit them against the guy with the most votes, okay, when you pit, I think it was the 5 most popular candidates, or the 4. I think it was the 4 most popular candidates. When you pit them against the one who's winning, Bernie Sanders, what do you get? You beat Bernie Sanders. So, in the blink of an eye, snap of a finger, what happened? The most popular candidates drop out, which the most popular candidates, they each were getting maybe 10% of the vote, 17 on a good day. They drop out, and they rally behind Joe Biden. Joe Biden wins. That is how political strategy works. Okay? That is how somebody who is unpopular, who is a bore, who can't keep a crowd awake to even listen to a word he says, that's how you get somebody like that to face on with Donald Trump. Okay? And you get these Democrats. You tell them for 4 years, Donald Trump bad, Orange Man bad, everything, every insecurity you have, every negative feeling you have is caused by Donald Trump. I work with drug addicts. Okay? I was at my job in the community room. Okay? This Puerto Rican guy, he said he's Puerto Rican. He looks black. He's one of the black Puerto Ricans, okay? He's watching TV in the community room. And these are a bunch of drug addicts. This is a halfway living house, I was just a technician there. He is watching the news. President Trump's on the TV. You know what the Puerto Rican guy says? He's Hitler. That guy's Hitler. He created the coronavirus. He brought the coronavirus here. And he actually believes this. He believes it. He believes that to be true. Even though it could not be further from the truth. And then there are other people in this community room who knew it wasn't true, but, they either don't care or, they're working on getting clean. They're working on fighting their addiction. They're not worried about correcting this dumbass, but some of them might not know anything. And now, okay, the Puerto Rican guy, he just said that Donald Trump is Hitler and Donald Trump created the coronavirus. Some of these people who don't know better, they're probably going to believe him. And that, you get 4 years of that. And, journalists are in a way, they're psychologists too. They got a way of working with people. They have a way, and they did this with Donald Trump. What they did was they tapped into the insecurities, the anger, and the negative feelings of people who typically voted Democrat. And they basically told the people, every negative feeling you have, Donald Trump did it. And they did it in such a convincing way that even today, a few months after Donald Trump left the presidency, you have Democrats who are still worked up, panties up in a bunch about Donald Trump because they truly believe that every negative feeling they have, every frustration they have with politics is caused by the Republicans or Donald Trump. And that's why media they've become psychologists. A good journalist is really a good psychologist because he has to find out, how do I manipulate? How do I tap into these people so I can get them believing what I want them to believe? I don't want to show them the objective information and have them choose their position. No, I'm going to choose their position. And that's what we have with media today. And that's how you get somebody who nobody liked, who is unpopular, who is the most boring candidate ever. That's how you get a guy like that in the White House. So, democracy? Psh, what's that?